Well, BBC Essex has learned that the developers that are in control of the building's future, Aquila, have been given until 2021 to submit a new planning application. That means the heating will stay on at a cost to you, the taxpayer, but we've still got no idea what will actually go inside. Mike Ray is manager of Chelmsford's Business Improvement District and joins us this morning. Mike, how are you doing?
Good morning, Ben and Sonia. Yeah, very well, thank you.
What do you make of this? And Shire Hall has been empty since 2012, and it could be empty for another couple of years.
I'm on the positive side, Ben. I'm looking forward to see what does actually go inside there. There's obviously a relation to the road outside as well. There's the planning application and consultation that's just finished to remove the road outside the Shire Hall and then change that whole top end of the high street. So I'm really excited to see what the tenant would become.
What do you think it's going to be, or what would you like it to see it become, Mike?
Well, the choices are endless. I mean, Chelmsford has a very nice museum in Moulton Street that the City Council have just invested in. So I guess museums probably out. I don't think we can probably stand two museums in Chelmsford. But yeah, art gallery, a community space, a multi-use space with smaller traders inside. The options are endless, really.
It's worrying though, isn't it, that it's taking this long to sort out, and it's a listed building as well. Are you concerned that over time it's going to deteriorate because nothing has been done about it?
Yeah, I know Essex County Council invested in the fascia, in the facade, over the last couple of years, because I think there were some problems there, but it still looks amazing in the high street. We do several projects over the years where we illuminate it, and it looks absolutely fantastic. I can't comment on the inside. I haven't been inside for many years, but I still think it's an iconic Chelmsford building, and I'm really excited to see what happens.
Can you say for definite that there will be something happening in a couple of years by this developer that has it now until 2021? We'll be sat here in 2 years' time and it will be being used again?
Oh, I don't have the crystal ball, Ben, but I work closely with the Aquila company on a daily basis. And I know they're working long and hard, both with Essex and the City Council, to deliver something in there that the public will enjoy as soon as possible.
Let's bring Malcolm Noble into the conversation as well. Malcolm is the chair of the Chelmsford Civic Society. Hi, Malcolm.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for coming on the show.
Good.
What do you think about the situation with Shire Hall and the fact it's still standing empty after all these years?
It's all very indeterminate, isn't it? I take a different view from Mike. The uncertainty that we've had over the last 7 years looks set to continue now until 2021. We supported the proposal that Essex County Council should involve Aquila as the developer, because they have a very good track record in Chelmsford, and their ideas for the future of Shire Hall, the kind of thing mentioned by Mike Ray there about multi-use, a very flexible approach to what could be done for Shire Hall to make sure that there was public access, that there was possibilities of community use. In other words, the building could be brought into appropriate uses that would have enjoy the confidence of the people of Chelmsford, seemed to be the approach that Aquila were following. But now we're in the situation where we're carrying on for another 2 years before we may even see what the master plan is, what the planning consent is going to be about, and with no certainty that it will be resolved even then. The Civic Society has seen this as one of its priority areas for the heritage of Chelmsford. It is our most important building aside from the cathedral, and we're very disappointed that Aquila, having been given 2 years to resolve this matter, that we are in the position that we are in today.
Malcolm, do you know what state the building it's in? Obviously, it's been sort of 7 years since it was last used. There must be fears from you that it is falling into disrepair and cost even more money to turn it around.
Well, of course it is. I've been in the building quite recently, and there are signs of deterioration, but not at least on the face of it, not all that seriously. I think that the Essex County Council should be commended for the fact that they had spent a few years ago almost £1 million in repairs, maintenance, redoing the floor in what was the ballroom, the county room, cleaning the outside, as Mike Ray said, and keeping the place in reasonable condition inside. But a building left empty is bound to deteriorate. It should be brought into use at the earliest possible date, and we shouldn't have to wait for another 2 years.
And of course, all the while, the heating's on, and Essex County Council say it's on at a very low setting, so it's not considered to be excessive. They couldn't tell us how much it's costing, but still a number of years where the heating has been on for a low setting. I know it's to sort of keep the building from getting too damp, but there does need to be a solution to this fairly speedily, as you say, Malcolm.
Yeah, but we can't have it both ways. We can't criticise the council for doing what it's doing to keep the building reasonably warm and keep it secure on the one hand, and then criticise them for spending money on the other. I think that I will encourage them to keep the building in as good condition as possible. It dates from 1791 that it was opened. The key focus should be on the future use of the building. There was some controversy over the possible planning applications about whether or not the courts should be retained in the building, and that we should be getting away from that. That the basic principle which the Civic Society supports, and I and Councillor Madden some years ago put forward our own plan for the future use of Shire Hall, and the basic principle behind that was that it was of multi-use, of flexible use, so that the building could operate without becoming a burden on the council taxpayer.
Malcolm, we will leave it there. Thank you for joining us this morning. We've just got to get to travel, Mike, but very quickly, what do you make there? What can you say to Malcolm to sort of allay his fears and the weight he's having to endure and the Civic Society having to endure?
Malcolm and myself know each other really well. We meet up probably once or twice a month. And, there are a number of people, a number of bodies that want to see that building in operation as quickly as possible, being used by as many people as possible, because it's an iconic Chelmsford building. It sits at the top of the high street, the top of the retail sector there, and it really does underpin what Chelmsford has to offer as the iconic building that it is.
Thank you for talking to us, both of you, this morning. Mike Ray, Manager of Chelmsford's Business Improvement District, and also Malcolm Noble, Chair of Chelmsford Civic Society, talking about the future of Shire Hall in Chelmsford. The time now, BBC Essex 8:16.